Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're checking out 7 budget-friendly motorcycles that many riders tend to overlook, yet they're surprisingly impressive. So, let's get right into it. Number 7. The Royal Enfield Hunter 350. The Hunter 350 is like the motorcycle version of that classic underdog movie where the hero surprises everyone with hidden strengths. Priced at around $3,900, it's an affordable option that gives you far more than you'd expect for the money. Powered by a 349cc engine that puts out 20 horsepower and 27 Nm of torque, it's not just about good looks, it's got real substance too. Thanks to its smooth ride and strong pull in higher gears, it's genuinely fun to ride whether you're slicing through traffic or cruising the highway. Yet, despite its solid appeal, the Hunter 350 still sits somewhat in the shadows of the motorcycle world. Even though it sold over 200,000 units in less than a year, it hasn't captured the same spotlight as some of its flashier siblings. Maybe its retro styling speaks only to a smaller crowd, or perhaps people are just distracted by bolder designs. But here's the truth: if you want a great mix of style and practicality without emptying your wallet, this one's worth a real look. Its lightweight frame and quick handling make it perfect for beginners or daily commuters. You also get about 85 miles per gallon, which means fewer fuel stops and more savings. Add a USB charging port and a clean, simple instrument panel, and you've got a bike well suited for today's riders. In a market where most bikes cost a fortune, the Hunter 350 stands out as a true value-packed gem, functional, stylish, and always ready for the next ride. Just don't expect it to be the flashiest one in the lineup. Number 6. Suzuki SV650. The Suzuki SV650 is one of motorcycling's best-kept secrets, a bike full of potential that somehow flies under the radar. At roughly $7,000, it's an incredible deal considering what it delivers. Its 645cc V-twin engine produces around 72 horsepower and 64 Nm of torque, making it that quiet classmate who shocks everyone with unexpected talent. It might not grab attention right away, but it offers a smooth, consistent performance that turns daily commuting into something truly enjoyable. Versatility is its strongest trait. Whether you're a beginner or an experienced rider in search of reliability, the SV650 checks all the right boxes. With its upright seating and balanced height, you get both comfort and control. Dual 11-inch front disc brakes and optional ABS provide steady, controlled stopping power, ideal if your caffeine intake's been a little too high. Insurance costs are also quite reasonable, which adds to its appeal for riders wanting performance without breaking the bank. Customization lovers will find plenty of options too. While other bikes demand attention with flashy looks, the SV650 is that dependable friend who's always there when you need them. Reliable, adaptable, and ready for whatever's next. So why don't more people buy one? Probably because they just haven't realized what they're missing. Number 5. Kawasaki Vulcan S. Often overlooked, the Kawasaki Vulcan S is the hidden champion of the cruiser world. Coming in at about $7,000, it's a solid bargain compared to rivals that cost nearly twice as much. It runs on a 649cc parallel twin engine producing 61 horsepower and 62 Nm of torque, lively and responsive whether you're gliding through town or speeding down the highway. One of its biggest highlights is the ErgoFit system, which lets riders adjust the seat, pegs, and handlebars for the perfect fit. Whether you're tall or short, it tailors to you like a favorite pair of jeans, snug and comfortable. With a 3.6-gallon fuel tank and about 48 miles per gallon, you'll spend less time refueling and more time riding. The Vulcan's lightweight chassis and sporty handling make turning corners effortless and city riding easy. Dual-channel ABS gives you confident braking and reduces the chance of skids. Still, the Vulcan S rarely gets the attention it truly deserves. Maybe it's because it doesn't carry the flashy branding of some high-end cruisers. But for riders who care more about substance than hype, this is a top-tier pick. If you're after a cruiser that's reliable, affordable, and full of value, the Vulcan S definitely deserves another look. Number 4. BMW G310R. The BMW G310R is like that indie film loved by critics but not yet embraced by the masses. Priced at about $5,000, this little machine delivers more than its modest price might suggest. It packs a 313cc engine pushing out 34 horsepower with a top speed near 89 miles per hour. But the G310R isn't just about numbers, it's built for city commuting and weekend escapes, perfect for those who want the BMW badge without the hefty price tag. Weighing just 349 pounds, it's easy to maneuver through tight city streets or winding back roads. With a 31-inch seat height, it's accessible to a broad range of riders, so no awkward tiptoeing at stoplights. Fuel economy is strong too, around 75 miles per gallon, giving you more ride time and fewer stops. Now, the big question: BMWs are often seen as expensive to maintain, right? Surprisingly, not this one. The G310R's upkeep is quite affordable, and with its reliable build quality, it's a smart choice. Granted, it doesn't carry the same prestige as the brand's larger models, but it brings an edgy design and premium touch that turns heads once people notice the badge. Maybe riders just get distracted by bigger machines, but for anyone chasing value over flash, the G310R is worth serious consideration. Number 3. Royal Enfield Meteor 350. The Royal Enfield Meteor 350 definitely deserves more attention than it receives. For around $2,800, it offers a beautiful mix of classic design and modern engineering. Its 349cc single-cylinder engine produces 20 horsepower and 27 Nm of torque, more than enough for smooth cruising without feeling underpowered. Fuel efficiency is outstanding at about 98 miles per gallon, making it perfect for riders who love to ride but dislike frequent stops. A 30-inch seat height ensures comfort for most riders. Yet, it still doesn't get the popularity it deserves. Maybe it's overshadowed by flashier names, or people assume it's just another retro cruiser. But riders who try it often rave about its smoothness and that signature Royal Enfield thump. It even includes modern touches like Bluetooth and navigation, great for those spontaneous trips where getting lost is half the fun. It might not be flying off shelves, but the Meteor 350 offers fantastic comfort, efficiency, and classic charm for those willing to look past mainstream options. Number 2. Yamaha MT-03. The Yamaha MT-03 is an underrated performer often hidden in the shadow of its flashier siblings. At about $4,600, it's an excellent deal for what it brings. Featuring a punchy 321cc engine producing 42 horsepower and 29 Nm of torque, it's like that friend capable of cooking a gourmet meal but who always shows up with takeout, capable, exciting, yet underappreciated. Its light frame and precise handling make it a joy for city riding and weekend adventures alike. Dual-channel ABS ensures confident braking whether dodging potholes or wildlife. It also returns about 61 miles per gallon, saving you money while keeping the fun going, kind of like finding a surprise 20 in your pocket. Sure, it's not flawless. The LCD screen feels dated, and there's no slipper clutch for aggressive downshifts. But with a throaty exhaust and agile character, the MT-03 doesn't need every gadget to impress. Despite its great price-to-performance ratio, it's still overlooked. Maybe it's just too good for its own good, like a great film everyone talks about but never sees. If you're after fun, reliability, and value, the MT-03 might just be the best-kept secret around. Number 1. Honda Rebel 500. The Honda Rebel 500 is that quiet achiever, consistently excellent, but rarely in the spotlight. At roughly $6,000, it's a total steal, especially when you realize some cruisers can hit $30,000. Its 471cc engine puts out 47 horsepower and 43 Nm of torque, perfect for both city cruising and highway trips without hurting your finances. What really makes it shine is how beginner-friendly it is. The low 27-inch seat height allows even shorter riders to plant their feet confidently. Add in a lightweight frame and smooth, balanced handling, and you've got a bike that's instantly approachable. The liquid-cooled engine keeps you comfortable even on the hottest days, and while the exhaust note isn't aggressive, it's quiet enough to stay in stealth mode. No angry neighbors here. With about 60 miles per gallon, it's efficient too, letting you go farther for less. It may not boast flashy features or extreme power, but it scores high on charm, comfort, and practicality. If you're looking for an affordable cruiser that's fun and friendly, the Rebel 500 might just be your next two-wheeled companion. And that wraps up today's video. If you enjoyed it, Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more awesome motorcycle content coming.